Hello gamers! Do you need more ingots in Palworld? Are you struggling to get the required amount of ingots that you need for your resources, for your crafting? Well, look no further, because today we'll be covering the top 3 best ore farming base locations. So here's a couple of the best locations in the start of the game to get you good ore. Now, here, this is more of a higher level one, but this location, its benefits. You're close to the lava river, so you can get all those lava mons that you need, or lava pals, and it is highly defended. It's up on this plateau, it's top of this hill, and raids will not be able to get you. So you can stay here, you can AFK. I have a glitch on that later. So the raids will come, and they just will not be able to get up here, even if you put stairs down. I tested it. They cannot climb up these stairs. They cannot walk up to you. That could be changed in the future, but even then, they can't get up. Oh, here's an example. A raid just spawned. And you see, they spawn all the way over there. And as they walk over, they try to come up here, but they can't. Even if the raid spawns on the other side of the base, over here, there's a river. And they just cannot cross this river to get to you. I'll wait for them to show up. Then you can see that for yourself. See, even over there, there's 2 going around the base. And all these other ones are coming here. So I'll show around the base first, because they'll probably get here first. You see, this side, there's actually also another little cliff here. So they cannot get up here. Jesus. And this is sulfur. It's outside of the base range, but it's easy enough to mine. I actually didn't even realize that sulfur's there, so that's one more bonus. See? So, let these syndicate raiders try to get in. Oh, and they're fighting the Free Pal Alliance. So this is actually a second sort of defense line. Is that you actually have this terrorist group outside of your base, which is obviously not normally a good thing. But when syndicate raiders or regular pals try to invade, they will fight them off for you. Let's try and see where they are. And so it looks like one of them's squished into the wall. One's trying to break the hut, but obviously it's gonna have some trouble. I'm gonna try not to defend to see how well automatic defenses are. These guys, they all pile up right here on this ledge. You gotta hope that none of them fall off, because if they do, like this, and you've got to reset them here. Pull them up out of the pal box. Put them back. That'll respawn them on the edge of the cliff. And so you see, these guys look lost. Someone a fox bar, so get rid of them. Looks like they all retreated. Now, the cons of this base is that sometimes they'll wander into the water, and they'll they could be just relaxing in here, but they'll normally be able to find their way out eventually. Right now they're trying to pathfind to those other raiders. Then, another con is that sometimes they will fall off this ledge here and get stuck, so you have to pull them back out. Other than that, this is a great base location. Just as a reminder, it's right here on top of this hill. I'll zoom in, zoom out. Alright, on to our next base location. Forgot to mention, at that previous location, there was 7 ore. And just here, behind the Desolate Church, there's 8 ore here all in a group. However, if you do try to place down a base, and you place it down right around here, it should be able to cover most of the ores. Some of it will reach over the edge here. So this has 1 more ore than that other location. But most of the building space is taken up by the church, if that matters. Other than that, this is one of the great spots to get ore. And now I'll show you the next spot on the list. Now, the next spot is right here where this house icon is. And the best way to get to it is either to go for ruins and then just go around the path and up across this little bridge here, or you can go from Brain Syndicate Tower, go here and just climb the little hill. I'm gonna go the long way around, so I like to go through the boss area and farm that boss. Now you can use a van worm to just fly up there. I like to use a direwolf because it's so fast. And the way that you go is you want to go this way normally. But you see that bridge? That is actually where you're trying to get to. Up there is where that base is. And so you can see it does look like a climbable distance if you have good stamina. If you have a flying mount, then that's a great way to go. But I'm going to go around that way. As you can see, this is Direwolf with a runner on it, so it's a little bit faster than most mounts, doing some breeding to get the good ones. As you can see, I went out the back of the church, up and around this path. And this path does naturally lead you to the Chillet. I'm just going to fight it. If you want to capture it, I recommend Megaspheres or higher. I've put a few of these guys already. I do outlevel this guy quite a bit. See, 49% with the Omega Sphere. He's got 60 health left. Gonna actually desummon my Floppy. And there we go. Quick capture before we show off the rest of the base. And so it's just behind here. Here's this bridge that I was talking about. And this takes you across to this area here. It has 8 ore as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, there's 8 here. Now, it's a very defendable location, circular, high up on a cliff. Only really one entry point from that bridge. Downside is that there's not a lot of building space here. If you want to be building outside the ore, there's only like a couple spots for anything. If you want anything other than mining here, you'll have to really fit into this space or just build it along this ridge. It'll look good. You'll have a good fort location if you want to do a cool build here. Anyway, that was the top 3 build locations for ore in this early game Palworld.